Well, Vogue was a big hit recently. We're going to mix the original video with some live footage. Stay tuned for that. Lots more coming up on the air.
Beauty's where you find it. Beauty's where you find it.
You're watching On the Air, showing live footage of the Blonde Ambition Tour by Madonna, a show I mentioned I saw last Friday. What a show. And if you're watching On the Air regularly, you'll know we had a show recently about whether pop stars can actually sing live. And goodness me, did Madonna prove that. A great performer, a packed audience at Wembley, and her tour now moves across Europe at the moment as she goes, I believe, to Rotterdam tonight. And if you're going to be going to the show, give us a call, and I can let you know exactly what's going to be in store and maybe give your opinions in our gossip day about Madonna.
Come on. All right. Without them, I am nothing. There's one more group I'd like to thank. And this is our last show in America. And that is the crew. All the guys underneath, behind, on top, wherever, running this stage, working their ass off. Thank you very much, you guys. All right. And thank you, New York, New Jersey. Quite the pose.
Well, one song that has caused quite a stir, we played it yesterday on the show for the first time. This is Hanky Panky. Not a popular song here in the studio, but what do you think of this? This is the latest single from Madonna.
Come on. Some girls, they like candy, and others, they like to grind. I'll settle for the back of your hand, somewhere on my behind. Treat me like I'm a bad girl, even when I'm being good to you. I don't want you to thank me, you can just thank me.
performing a single there that was a hit for her in 1984. Can you believe that? With Holiday. Yes, it's Madonna, and we're showing live footage here from the Blonde Ambition tour here on the air. And certainly a lot of mixed reaction to the show. In fact, she thunders through 18 songs virtually without stopping, without pausing for breath at all, in very lavish costumes designed by Jean-Paul Gaultier. What a show. The lady reputedly worth £90 million. Can you believe she's now worth £90 million? And we asked the question, does it really matter what she does now on stage? She seems to have reached the pinnacle of her career, performing in this sellout tour right the way across the world and indeed Europe. So does it really matter what Madonna wears, what she sings, or what she says? We've mentioned bad language, and in fact, straight after that particular piece of footage that you were just watching, a section that we couldn't show on the air, but I can explain a little bit about it. The concert you've just been watching was recorded in Dallas. That's the Live in Dallas, soon to be shown on Sky Television. And apparently that show, that particular evening, was dedicated to a friend of Madonna's and also an actor friend. He actually died of AIDS, and his name was Keith Haring. She announced at the end of the show that that whole show had been dedicated, and all the money goes towards the AMFAR charity, AMFAR, which stands for the American Fund for AIDS Research. She announced all proceeds from that one particular concert would go to that research fund. Apparently for 2 years, that fund has increased the availability of drugs trials to hundreds of thousands of people with the AIDS virus. She made the point that research is the only hope, that AIDS is an enemy and that prejudice is an enemy. She's a very big campaigner for the AIDS campaign, obviously proving that she can use her position of power in the world to campaign and to raise vast amounts of money for this particular charity. People have knocked her, actually, of course, for her bad language and her behavior knocking over the fans in London, but there is another side, the big charity campaigner, that is Madonna. What do you think of that? Is she using it for good or for bad? And of course, using the AIDS side and putting charity up for grabs there and using bad language in the show. Should that be used or not?